So I never played Twilight Princess before, so I can't really tell you. But the real question is, what was your first major game letdown? Well, let's go back to the year 2012. There were two of them around the same time, basically. So, basically they're both around the same time. So there were two games released in 2012 of two huge franchises I played as a child or younger, basically, and they were both receiving new games, and I was excited for both of them. The first one was Paper Mario Sticker Style. So if you do not know the whole story about Sticker Style, I don't want to explain this even more. But basically, Sticker Style basically just got rid of everything about made Paper Mario Paper Mario. They got rid of they got rid of all the original characters as well. And no, I wasn't disappointed because of the whole battle system bullcrap thing. Because that's mostly by Paper Mario Thousand Year Door fanboys. I still like Super Paper Mario, obviously, as well. And it just Paper Mario Sticker Style had like no soul, there were no partners. Heck, but Super Paper Mario had the Pixies. There was no Pitiful 100 Trials. There was no unique enemies. It was all generic Mario enemies as well. And we have the other game, Halo 4. Oh yes, Halo 4. I really don't understand. I actually have never beaten Halo 4. I actually beaten Halo 5. Yeah, I don't know how I put through Halo 5 story, but Halo 4 was a huge disappointment. And even to this day, I've never beaten Halo 4. Okay, it's just everything about Halo 4, the story, like, why are we getting a fourth Halo game? And the weapons in the game were not even that great. Like, they made the weapons worse, they made everything worse. Then they just threw it. We supposedly beat the government, but apparently they're back now for some strange reason. And also now we have to fight the Forerunners for some strange reason. The multiplayer maps were not even that great either. Like, they were not as great as Halo Reach or Halo 3. And it's just Halo 4 is just a huge step down from Halo 3. So really, I think both games were my first major letdown. Another one that had happened later on, I think, was Luigi's Mansion 2. I was really let down by that game too, as well. And I just think those three games for a long time really killed my interest in games by a lot. Because it's just those three games, like, I love the original Luigi's Mansion. I love the first Bungie Halo games, the actual good Halo games. And I did love the original Thousand Year Door and Super Paper Mario. I never played the first Paper Mario game because I never really had an N64. So, yeah, I never grew up in the 90s. So, I never played the original Paper Mario as well. So, I didn't even know there was a first Paper Mario game until the internet came around. And I was like, oh, there's actually a Paper Mario before Thousand Year Door? Wow, that's neat. Okay, never got to play it. Same thing with Kirby 64. I never knew of Kirby 64's existence until I found the internet. Oh, there was actually a Kirby game for the N64. It really shows I never played the N64 before, obviously. But yeah, that's what this video here. I do think Kirby 64 should get a remake, like Kirby Return to Dreamland did. Imagine those, the game in HD graphics remade, like Kirby, as well. I also think they should remake Kirby and Amazing Mirror as well. They have like what they did with Return to Dreamland. I think they should make it HD 2D, like with Dragon Quest. That would be pretty amazing. They can keep the sprites and everything what made the original game. But if they really want to, they can just make it 3D, like look like Kirby Return to Dreamland, basically, as well. As well. It'll still be the same game, as well. But I do love, that was like one of my favorite games when I was a kid, is Kirby the Amazing Mirror. That was such an amazing game. They should remake that game 100%. And maybe remake Squeak Squad and make the game at least a bit harder. And of course, they should add if they remake Kirby Squeak Squad, they should add like the harder versions of bosses like they did in the newer Kirby games. The problem is, how would they do the whole gimmick on the bottom screen? Okay, that would be a tough thing to crack. Maybe have it where you have to click on a button and it'll go into a separate menu. And it was so like, basically it was so like, yeah, Kirby Squeak Squad would be a pretty difficult game to remake, honestly. But I think Kirby Amazing Mirror, and also, there's so much potential Kirby Amazing Mirror if they remake that game. You can have online play, you can have local co-op play on the Switch too. Yeah, I think Nintendo should remake Kirby and Amazing Mirror. But let's go back to the topic here. But Yeah, I think the first major game in letdown I think was Halo 4 in particular style, and also Luigi's Mansion 2 as well. I never beat Luigi's Mansion 2, and I never played Luigi's Mansion 3. Okay, it's just Luigi's Mansion 2 was just. It's just they made the game way worse than Luigi's Mansion, the original one. It's just they took, Luigi's Mansion was such a creative game, and then they just made Luigi's Mansion 2, and they said, okay, actually, here's Luigi's Mansion 2. And I think that the Wii U and 3DS, it was just games that just disappointing that they just kept releasing. No, Animal Crossing New Leaf was not disappointing, obviously, that was a good game. But, and, yeah, that's a bit about this video here. And yeah, goodbye.